Well, hello and welcome to week 3 of Advent. This week we are celebrating joy. And you're going to get a 2-for-1 deal here because the page on the left is already done. It was supposed to be a page on peace that I was going to post last week as we were looking at the word peace. But when I got done with the page, I thought it was pretty funny because on the page where I'm trying to concentrate on Psalm 46 verse 10, where it says, "Be still and know that I am God," I literally put a koala bear swinging from a Christmas tree. There's a lesson in there, folks. Like, I have a hard time sitting still. Even with my chronic illness that drains my energy, I still am not good at being still. Oh, have mercy. And so I was I was earnestly trying to meditate on peace and create a page that just kind of felt peaceful. And you guys see what happened with glitter washi tape and koala bear swinging from Christmas trees. So I decided right after that, okay, I'm going to do peace. I'll just do it on the page to the right here. And this will be a 2-page spread because I still had some fun ephemera left from this kit. This kit is from By the Well for God. If you have not checked out their Etsy shop, you need to. I'm not an affiliate of theirs. I am just a stark raving fan. And so I will leave their link in the show notes here, but it's just an Etsy store, By the Well for God, and they just launched their January kit too. It's called Preaching to the Choir, and it looks super cute. So you guys might want to check that out. But I still had this cute little hedgehog left and some presents and the doily, and I put some glitter on the doily, some darker pink glitter. I've been having fun with glitter lately. What's Christmas without glitter? Christmas without glitter might be peaceful. Well, so much for that theory, right? Because we're now on to week joy. And I'm posting this on week joy on purpose because I still did not accomplish peace on this page. Like, I don't know what I could have done. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I can't create a picture of peace in my Bible, but Lord have mercy. Apparently that's something that Jesus and I still need to work on, is me learning to be still. So I thought this hedgehog might inspire some stillness. And these, you saw me right there. I'm putting it on a little hinge so that I can flip it back and still see the text. And I used some clear Scotch tape to put that on. Now that's not going to be an archival quality. It'll probably turn yellow by the time I'm 65, but that's okay. I don't know if anybody will be looking in my Bible when I'm 65. As much as we think these might be heirlooms and somebody might look at them, we just have no idea. So I plan for today, for the most part, that I'm preparing my Bible for me and my heart. And that's why I just have to laugh at myself, since this just ended up being another more joy-filled page than a peace-filled page. Oh, so somehow I thought this cute little hedgehog would inspire peace, because he's just kind of sitting there in his little flower pot. He looks so cute. He's not swinging from a tree. And then I had these little presents left over that I thought were cute. And then I was like, stillness and peace really is a gift, and I often will see it as a curse, especially because of my chronic illness, mitochondrial disease. It robs you of your energy at the cellular level, and so stillness and I have never been friends, and stillness and I still need to work on being friends. But sometimes my body is forced into stillness, and I want to learn. I really do want to learn how to be still when I'm not in a big flare-up of my chronic illness, mitochondrial disease. So anyway, we're posting this during week joy because this page just doesn't, these 2 pages just do not convey peace to me. The Bible verse is about peace and being still, but I think the lesson to be learned here is that I still struggle with that. I still struggle with being still. I struggle with peace, finding peace, just being quiet. One of the reasons I love Bible art journaling is because I can be doing things while I'm thinking and praying about what's going on. So it wasn't lost on me while I was doing this that I just kept adding stuff and adding stuff and adding stuff on this page that was supposed to be about peace. And then I was praying about that. So it's something God's working on me with. We've all got our stuff, and this is one of my things, is learning how to be still and know that He is God. And I don't know that that always means literally to be still, but I do think there's something about quieting down, especially in this life that's so busy, and this Christmas season. It's, Christmas seasons are so busy that learning how to just be still is kind of a lost art. So then I put up this party banner that says Noel for my peace-filled page. So see, this is why this is a joy page now. So now we're on to week joy. We're not even going to try to pretend this is peace anymore. And I just decided I was going to try to just paint the banners, but then I thought it looked kind of cute to have a wash of red behind all of it and add some more in kind of like a streamer fashion down here where I'm going to do some journaling. So anyway, this was an interesting process, as you can tell. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are willing to hang out with me, even though I'm a total goober. But yeah, so I'm just going to use my heat tool here to dry off the paint. And then it was a little bit too pink for me still. I wanted it to be a little bit more vibrant. Again, trying to be peaceful with my vibrant red. And as you see, I'm using the watercolor paints from the tester swatch that comes with the kits from By the Well for God. So when you get a kit from By the Well for God, they match 5 watercolor paints to it, and they send you these little swatch pieces of cardstock, and the paints match perfectly with the ephemera and the stickers and everything that comes with the kit. And so you can try out these watercolors, and if you find colors that you absolutely love, like these 2 reds, I really, really love these reds. And there's a rich forest green that you can see on the left-hand page. Love that kind of rich foresty green. So those might be ones that I want to go back to the shop because it's labeled. It tells you exactly what watercolor paint it is and what the color name is. And so you can go to their shop and buy those colors, but you get to try them out before you buy them. And then you don't invest in a whole tube of watercolor paint and then decide you don't really like the color or you don't use it very often. So I can see now how much I might be reaching for these colors, and I can decide if those are colors I'd want to invest in. So up here, I decided with the theme of Christ's birth, thinking about how calm Mary was. We don't really know, but all the hymns talk about how calm she was. And the Bible doesn't talk about her being, a total disaster basket case. So we can assume that she was at least filled with faith that everything was going to be okay. And so I decided, since the banner said Noel, I was going to put the first Noel. And I didn't have an E, so I had to turn an F into an E there. Kind of hacked that. And that turned out kind of cool. Now I'm looking for the word first, and then I realize I don't have the word first, and I don't even have any numbers. Like, I don't own numbers. What the heck? I don't own any numbers. I need to own some numbers. So as I dig and dig and dig, looking to see if there's a number in there somewhere, or if I can spell out the word first in that space with some letters, I thought it looked kind of like a birthday announcement, like with the doily. And yeah, I know it looks more like a girl one. See, this whole page is just wackadoodle. It was not thought out. I just sat down and tried to do it after I did my non-peace-filled page. So I'm going to have to just go ahead and write in the number 1 and then make a little ST for first, which turns out fine. And so it says the first Noel, and it reminded me of these little pins that my mom wore when my boys, had their first birthdays and when they were first born. And so it kind of reminded me of that, and proud grandma. Maybe Jesus had proud parents, obviously. And then it came with that cute little clip, the fabric clip that matches in this pretty green. And then I decided I needed to add more to this page. And I wanted to add some of the crystal drops because I wanted to make this kind of 3-dimensional. And it kind of goes wrong. So I fill this whole thing in with the crystal drops, which do dry clear, but I fill it in with a ton of gunk. And the more I put to try to fix it, the worse it gets, and it's just kind of this big nightmarish puddle. So I set it aside eventually to try to get it to level out, because then it starts dripping in strange ways, because my Bible's all lumpy and bumpy, full of all the wonderful goodness of doing Bible art now since September. And and there we get a nice close-up of my hair. Look at that. I'm telling you guys, my hair cannot be tamed. That's funny. Oh, so now I've just got this big kind of swamp pond of goo that I'm hoping will now dry clear, but it is so thick. I just do not recommend this. So I move on to some journaling to see, if that's going to kind of settle down and do what I want it to do. I kind of wanted it to look like there was a big epoxy kind of center on that doily, but that wasn't going to end up working either. So what I'm journaling here is I write down, births are usually such a huge celebration, but Jesus came in such a quiet, small way. Help me to be quiet and still this Christmas and really settle into your peace. And I think joy and quiet can go together. I just haven't figured that out quite yet in my life. Joy doesn't have to be loud and obnoxious. So then I try to find some words that kind of inspire peace in me. So I find this word refuge, and I thought it was kind of cute to put it on the hedgehog who's in a pot. Like maybe that's his little spot where he goes to be peaceful. I go to my craft room or a coffee shop. That's where I find peace and quiet as I get in a craft room and a coffee shop. Then I write down pray, because I realize obviously I need to be praying for more of this, more stillness, more quietness, because I really want to hear from God, and I cannot really hear from him unless I get still and quiet. So then I realize I have to go off to Bible study, and I've got this pile of goo. So I slam down a sled full of Christmas presents, and there we go. Happy week of joy, you guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye.